As we walked out into the courtyard, a man fell dead. The two others, they must have been over 60, were crawling towards the latrine. I saw it, but will not describe it. In another part of the camp, they showed me the children, hundreds of them. Some were only 6. One rolled up his sleeve, showed me his number. It was tattooed on his arm. D6030 it was. The others showed me their numbers. They will carry them till they die.
Now that I know, I will do everything that I can to keep this history alive.
Now that I know, I will be able to fight hate and prejudice wherever I see it to create a better future for me and everyone else. My experience with the Holocaust Memorial Museum was just really life-changing, to be honest. When I walked in and I heard people's stories and I read information that I'd never even heard about before, I was just struck with just how vast the world is and just how little that I really understood about it in our history and the different experiences that people could have. And a lot of them were terrible experiences that I had just never fathomed. I never thought that people could be so cruel.
The Holocaust Memorial Museum has meant a whole deal to me. I mean, it has just kind of changed my life and given me a new perspective. I have learned so much from this museum and the people that have worked here and worked with me here.
For hope for humanity. Benefiting the Holocaust Memorial Museum of San Antonio. The Holocaust Memorial Museum of San Antonio opened its doors to the public at its current location in May 2000. However, Holocaust education has been an ongoing priority of the San Antonio Jewish community for 36 years. Since that time, thousands of visitors have toured and learned of the history of the Holocaust in order to create a better future for all. The main exhibit weaves photographs, films, artifacts, and maps together to illustrate the horrid 12-year history of Nazi rule across Europe. The museum also traces American involvement by highlighting stories of heroic American soldiers who liberated concentration camps and the journeys of survivors who settled in San Antonio after liberation. Educational resources include student education workshops and seminars, teachers' resources, and materials for loan. Today, thousands of students annually visit the museum, where they are provided with a docent-led tour explaining the history of this time period, view a movie, or participate in a meaningful activity and hear a Holocaust survivor's story.
Now that I know, I will continue to take these incredible lessons that I've learned with me for the rest of my life and tell others about what I know. Thank you, Holocaust Memorial Museum.
Now that I know, I will value my ancestors and my family history. Thank you, Holocaust Memorial Museum.